Here in Milwaukee, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy today, of course, will be treated to the sausage race and some really good baseball.
Yeah, these fans love their Brewers, and I love the way they run the show here in Milwaukee. I mean, the fans are into it. They bring it just about every home game, and there's a lot of fun tradition carried on in this ballpark, as you mentioned.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill today, Robert Gasser. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Next offering clips the zone, count even at 2. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and there's one down. Here's a Mets lineup now. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
Tap foul at the plate. Just underway here in Milwaukee. On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
The third baseman. So,
you know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. On the ground to third. Ortiz. Off balance speed. There's one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Back here in Milwaukee, and taking the ball for the Mets, Freddie Peralta. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you needed a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
That's out the corner.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at-bats because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. Jackson Chourio, batting with one down, takes a strike. 0-1 down. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Got him. 2 down.
Just a hammer 12-6 curveball right there, Boog. That was exactly what he wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitchers can throw a true 12-6 break, but he does. And you can't throw it any better than he did right there.
Strike 1.
Let's go, Bryce. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. The 0-2. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. And that'll do it. We played an inning. No score. Back here at American Family Field. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off left side. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. A little bit high. Ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Oh.
In the air, right field. Bowers has a beat on it. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
That's the ball.
Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one. He's great hitting the ball the other way. And that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Second inning here. No score. Swings and chases a low one there.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Stays alive. Here's a 2-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Terang over to first in time. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
The designated hitter, Jared Young.
2 outs, base is empty. Jared Young up now for the Mets. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Whoa.
In there at the knees, and the count is 1-2.
Ball
Really good
inside.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Make it happen, Brewers.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Now
off
the Brewers
for the
cleanup hitter,
Brewers,
Andrew
the first
Vaughn.
baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Here we go, Andrew. Find your pitch, baby.
Close, but
Ball
call
one.
the ball. And that's ball 1. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's the 2-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
3-2. Popped up. Foul territory behind the plate. Torrens takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 9, Jake Bauer.
Oh, 1 now. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Now here is Garrett Mitchell outside with a breaking ball. Two down, nobody on. That's in there. And the count is 1-1.
Those are the pitches that make you wonder if this offense is being too patient with their approach. Lots of fastballs in for strikes, not even a swing. They're more than capable of making contact with those pitches, so they need to let it fly.
That one misses. 3-1 now. And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Sanchez.
The 1-0. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
In the air to left center. Soto on the move to the alley. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Milwaukee leaves one. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Milwaukee, all set for the start of the inning. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets.
Ball. Outside.
The 1-0. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
To the right side. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Luis Torrens. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Out towards right center field. Bowers in and to his right. He's got it. Out number 2.
Up next for the Mets, the center fielder, number 9, A.J. Ewing.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 0-2 now. On the ground to third. That's the inning. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Brewers DH, Braden Shoemaker.
Shoemaker.
Here we go, Milwaukee.
Bunting for a hit. Now the throw to first on the run, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
The 1-0. And fouled off. The 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Brewers, the shortstop, Christian.
One out man at first. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1. That's off the mark. And that is ball 1. Oh, great stop. The feed for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. No score. Back here at American Family Field as we go to the top of the 4th. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. The 1-2. And the sweeper misses. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Flied to right his first time.
No, that's off the plate.
Man at second. Just missed. Lindor swings through that one. That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Left field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Here's the throw. Safe. And they take the lead.
What a time to miss the cutoff, Boog. If he puts that throw on the money, they've got a chance to get that runner at home. Instead, a critical run scores. That could swing this game.
And up next for New York, Jared Young. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. One run, a pair of hits, no errors, and one left on. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Mets 1 and the Brewers nothing. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom four, Jackson Choria up now for the Brewers.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. That one ripped, but foul. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. And a count now even up. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. One away.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that drops in for a strike.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
That's the ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Up the middle, Simeon. To first, already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Up next for the Brewers.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Andrew Vaughn now. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0. Two down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike. Out towards right center field. Settles underneath it. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. We played 4. It's the Mets 1 and the Brewers nothing. We go to the top of the 5th. Here is Marcus Simeon.
Marcus Simeon.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Bryce Wilson, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Mizorowski warming up as well. Fought off foul. 1-2 now. Out to short. Fires to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Mets, the first baseman, number 7, Brett Beatty.
Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Mets, the catcher, number 13, Luis Torrens.
2 down, bases empty. Luis Torrens, the next to hit. Fly to right his first time. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Slow roller to third. In time to Vaughn. That ends the inning. Mets go down quickly, but they still lead it 1-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's Jake Bauers.
Right fielder, number 9, Jake Bauers.
And he takes one right on the black. That's strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but he can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. That one is upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
For the Brewers, the center fielder, number 5, Garrett Mitchell.
That catches the corner.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Trying to bunt his way on, and that's just foul. Popped in the air, left field. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Brewers, the catcher, number 99,
Here's Gary Sanchez. Fly to left his first time. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball 1.
Two and 1 to Sanchez. Next pitch is downstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And the count's full.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And a payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Man on second, 2 down. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-2. In the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Lifted in the air down the left side. Base hit.
Here comes the runner.
The throw home. And he's
Out
out.
on the tag.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Pitching for the
Bryce
Brewers,
Wilson gets the ball now.
41.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the Mets leadoff man. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Now the 0-1. There's a strike. Wilson, in his 5th season, he throws a cutter, a sinker, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Terang over to first in time. A great play deep in the hole.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
The 0-1. And ball 1. All right, Chris, when you talk about great logos, the Milwaukee Brewers, the M and the B that form a glove, not everyone even realizes that it's an M and a B with that glove. They started using it in 1978 and have been using it a lot more recently. It's a great logo, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, I remember as a kid, my brother had that ball cap, and I would just kind of borrow it. Some would say steal it, but it was just such a cool-looking logo. I had no idea until years later that that's what was hidden on the inside of it, that M and that B, but very, very cool.
Just missed. If you're playing right now, tweet out, I was this many days old when I found out the Brewers glove logo is an M and a B. Hashtag MLB The Show. Because I guarantee you there are people playing right now that had no idea there was an M and a B in that logo.
That's a great point.
2 away. I think it's one of the best all time. An art student at UW-Eau Claire created it. It is super creative, and I think one of the better logos we have in the sport. Bo Bichette up to the dish. 1 for 2. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one handled. Throws to first in time. Inning over. Down in order go the Mets. But they lead it 1-0. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the 6th, Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. A.J. Minter, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Brazoban also throwing. And that misses. And now 3-0.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
3-0 down. And there's the automatic. That one to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there, stepping up to the challenge. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Clips the corner, strike 1. The Brewers with the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. High fly ball, right field. Finch under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Brewers, the left fielder, number 11, Jackson.
One out man at first. Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Just a mechanically sound throw right there. Great footwork, good transfer, quick release, all those things that you need to do. You don't have to have the highest velocity, but if you can throw it on the money, you can throw out some fast runners.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Let's go, Jackson.
And a 1-2.
Ball 2.
Stays alive.
Let's do this, Brewers.
And now it's filled up.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Too low, ball 4. And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk. quick throw to first. Chorio back on a dive. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving to a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
Run around the move. In the air, left field. He's got it. That is the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Back after this on the show. Back here in Milwaukee, we go to the top of the 7th. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. Fouled off to the right. And now the 0-1. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Up next to the bat, the right fielder, number 3, Carson Van.
Ball. Strike. Woo.
Bench. Thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Here's a 2-0. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
Up next to the bat, the designated hitter, Jared Young.
And next for New York, Jared Young.
No, that's a ball. Ball. Outside. Up.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one in for a strike. 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Now pitching for
They hand the ball over to a new arm, A.J. Minter.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Leading off for the Brewers, the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
There's a strike. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Plays it on a bounce, and it eats him up. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
That's the ball.
The Brewers with the go-ahead run at the plate here at the bottom of the 7th.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Two-1. And that one fouled off. Vaughn gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one missed.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Number 5.
Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Man at first, one away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they hold the lead runner at second. Potential tying run now in scoring position.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
That one ran inside, almost got him. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. That misses. Ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. One out. Runners at first and second. Now a pop-up on the infield. And there's 2 away.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Braden Shoemake up now for the Brewers. He's 2 for 2. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Next offering upstairs. 2 on, 2 outs. Fastball for a strike. Just missed. Joey Ortiz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Left field. Base hit into the outfield. Fires it to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And this game is tied in the 7th.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. A.J. Minter won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Oscar Brazovan.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
No, that's a ball.
2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Oh.
Line drive, base hit, around third. And they take the lead in the 7th.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Big at bat coming up with Christian Yelich stepping in. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Here's your 1. Base hit center field. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Tag. Not in time. He's safe. And it's 3-1.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Two aboard, 2 outs.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Got him swinging for the K. And that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. 8th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 3 and the Mets 1.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Brewers,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Trevor McGill.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Now it's Marcus
Leading off
Semien.
for the Mets, the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That's a ball.
Ripped, but it curls foul. The 2-1. And that one missing low.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Three-two.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Up the middle. Oh, nice play to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took it perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Luis Torrens up now for the Mets.
Whoa.
And the 1-0. Now one missed. Off the mark there. Ball 3. Two down, nobody on. And the pitch is in for a strike. 3-1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Lined into right. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Torrens around second, headed for third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Big situation, and here comes the big bat of Juan Soto. That one at triple digits. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Fastball for a strike. So the tying run at second. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The 1-2. And that just misses.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Two on, 2 outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That one not close. Full count now. Bo Bichette in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Nice grab. Over to first. And they get the out. 2 left for the Mets. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here at American Family Field. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
The 0-1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Brewers.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Foul ball there.
Well, these Brewers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone. And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest.
Runner takes off. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Terang around third. Now a relay to the plate. He'll score easily. And they're up by 3.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Jake Bauers up now for the Brewers. In the air to left center. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Relay to third. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out.
The center fielder, number 5, Garrett Mitchell.
And that drops in for a strike. The 0-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
One away with a runner at third. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Now pitching for
Brooks Raley taking over on the mound.
Important job for him to do right now with that runner on third as they try to add on to their lead. Just needs one out to get out of it, so this is a huge matchup in this game right here.
And Gary Sanchez at the plate. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs with a runner at third.
No, that's a ball.
And a strike on the outside edge. Stays alive. And that one is lifted in the air. Soto on the move and makes the grab. And that is that. Brewers pick up a run on this RBI double. Last chance coming up here for the Mets.
now pitching for the
Welcome
Brewers,
back, and here
number
comes the
45,
closer, Abner Uribe.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
In there at the knees for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That's the ball.
Struck him out without a swing. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
And first offering is fouled off. Out towards right center field. Bowers under this one. And there's 2 down.
Up next to the Mets, the right fielder, number 3, Carson Jones.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Ouch, that one drilled him. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So up next for New York, Jared Young. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. The 1-0.
Strike one.
Uribe is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.